Hey everybody, it's Lillian. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you're doing well. Let me first of all say Happy New Year to all of you. Here we are at the second week in January, and my year is already going well. Not because I got a new dress, not because I got something brand new, but because I've decided that this year will be my year to save. Okay, I don't know about you, but I have done enough spending. I did enough spending last year. If you all have seen any of my haul videos and things like that, those videos were fully sponsored by me and my pocket. Okay, so I have spent enough last year to last me a while. So I was thinking this year I'm going to go ahead and go about it a different way. I'm going to save as much as I can, and the way that I'm going to do that is through the 100 Envelop Challenge. So if you're interested to see or find out about what I'm doing this year to save money, please stick around.
There's so much about me, more than the eye can see, but I'm so glad to be no one to me.
Okay, so let's get into it, right? So many of us have spent money. Many of us have looked at our bank account and we have seen, oh my goodness, where did all the money go that I made, or that's supposed to be there? And before you knew it, you swipe your card for this and you swipe your card for that. Well, that's kind of what I noticed. After I pay my tithes, after I give and stuff like that, I kind of look up and I'm like, but where did the rest of it go, right? And so what I'm doing this year is I decided I am going to go into just making sure that I save a little bit more than I have in the past. So the way that I'm going to do that is through the 100 Envelop Challenge, okay? So what I did, I am not a craft type person. I'm not good at that. I'm going to be honest. I'm not really good at arts and crafts and things like that. But I have noticed that there have been some people that I've been following that have been able to save up to $5,050 in 1 year, and that doesn't have anything to do with what they're saving and all of that in their bank account. And so I loved this idea, and I thought that it would be a good idea for me to try to do for my family. As my children are talking about they want to go to Disney and, you know, just different things that you want to do in your life, I decided $5,000 by the end of the year, that might be a good idea, right? So that's what I'm going to do, and it's through the 100 Envelop Challenge. What I did was I went on Etsy. And I found a small business that actually makes envelopes and a box to put your cash in, okay? So this is what I ordered. They created the box. They have their little decal on it, and I thought that was really a nice touch. But what she did was she sent the box as well as these cute little envelopes. Look at this. Let's see. She made these cute little envelopes and gave me these little stickers. And what I did was I actually put the number that I wanted to go on my envelope, okay? I also supported another small business by, let me get it out, by just purchasing, this is just a printout. I printed it out on my own paper, but this is just a printout of the 100 Envelop Challenge. Now what I could have done was I could have gone to another company because this one actually has the numbers on them. Right? One, just a printout. I printed it out on my own paper, but this is just a printout of the 100 Envelop Challenge. Now, what I could have done was I could have gone to another company because this one actually has the numbers on them. Right? One, you go all the way to 100. But what I've decided to do was I decided to do something a little different than what she sold. So I may have to go and buy another one. I think it was like $2 or something because I'm going to fill it in myself. Because what I thought was, yes, it would be great to get $550, but I could do, I think, a little bit more than that. So what I'm going to do, and what I've already done, is, yes, I went all from like 100, I think I went from 30 to 100, and then for the rest of them, or 20 to 100 or something like that, maybe 30. But for the rest of them, what I'm doing is I just did 20, 50, 20, 50, 20, 50, rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So that's going to give me at least, at the very least, at least $500 more than the 50-50 that I would make at the end of the year, right? So what I'm going to do this year, and I'm going to hold myself to it. I'm going to hold myself accountable. You guys hold me accountable, and I really want you to join in with me. I think this is a wonderful way to start your year off. I think this is a wonderful way to save, right? And so what I'm going to do is I take my little envelope. Now, let me show you the envelopes first. Okay, so in my box, I've already gone through and I've put the number there. I want you guys to be able to see this. If you cannot see it, it says 91, right? I've put the number there. And so what I have to do is every weekend or every week, I have to make sure that I fill 2 envelopes, right? There are 52 weeks in the year. So I'm going to make sure that every week I fill 2 envelopes, right? And so since this is the second week, I've already started. Let me show you the ones that I've done. So I've already done 100. It's the thinnest one because I used a bill, right? There we go. Hopefully you can see this, you guys. If you cannot, I do apologize, right? So I put 100 in there, and I'm just gonna put it in my box, right? And so another one that I got was 70. I didn't have that many ones, so whenever you go to the bank and you get your cash, make sure that you ask for the specific number, especially if you're getting 2, you're going to need a certain amount of 10s or a certain amount of 5s, a certain amount of 1s, a certain amount of 20s, you know, like that. Just make sure you have it separate so that you can put it in your envelope, the envelope that you choose, okay? So here's another one I did for this week. I did 70. And I did, last week I had 100 and I had 99, right? So I did those 2. That's 199 that I'm saving, right? I'm not eating it away or whatever. And then this one is 70 and 30, right? So I have those 2. So that actually equals, in the last 2 weeks, I've been able to save $299, right? I know it's really, really crazy. And some of them are not that high. Some of them, you know, I have like 34 and 58, right? I have these 2. So if I choose these 2 for next week, then that's all that I have to worry about filling. I have 20. I have some 20s here, or, you know, whatever. But what it does is it allows for you to save a good amount of money. Allows for you to save a good amount of money in the proper amount of time, right? So by the end of the year, I will have more than $5,000. I think maybe around $5,800 or so, or $5,500 at least, or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see in December. But I just kind of wanted to share easy, kind of enjoyable way to make sure that I save my funds. My kids have already kind of started. They have their little jars and things like that. So when they see some change around the house, they'll pick it up and they'll make sure that they put it in their jar so that they can save a little bit as well. It's something for us to look forward to. Now, I'm going to do my best not to go into this or try to forget. If I do forget, when it's pay time or whatever, I'm going to pick 4. Like, I'm going to really try to be consistent with it, and hopefully by the end of 2022, I will be $5,500 plus dollars richer, okay? And this is a wonderful way to keep yourself accountable and things like that. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I just wanted to share with you some different ways we as ladies, as mothers, as leaders, as people in our home, leaders in our home and things like that, we need to make sure that we cover us, right? And one thing that's really amazing is that my husband supports it. He thinks it's a great idea. If that's what you want to do, more power to you. And so I've just decided I'm not gonna get that wig this time. I'm gonna wear the old one. I'm wearing well, this one is a few maybe 2 months old, but I'm just gonna wash it and wear it again. I'm gonna, you know, just different little things, you know, in little areas. You don't realize that you may go, I know that my kids like to go to Taco Tuesday. Rather than going to Taco Tuesday every month or every week or whatever, I'm just gonna make sure I take 38 and another number, and I'm going to put it in there because that can add up, right? So hopefully this was a great idea. If it's something that you think you can accomplish, what I liked was that I did not have to make anything except for put numbers on the envelopes, right? So if you think that's something that you could do, join me. I would love to know that you are kind of a part of this saving community rather than spending all of our little funds, all of the funds that we have. And I believe that God will bless the rest. I believe that as we start our year off and begin to save and do what we need to do, I believe that God will take care of us later on as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all in another video, and hopefully you're saving your money this year. I look forward to us talking some more again about this later on. Bye guys. What was I thinking? I didn't tell you to subscribe. I didn't tell you to like it. I didn't tell you to make sure that you hit that bell notification to make sure that you are notified every time I have an upload. So let me do that now. Please like it. Please comment down below. Let me know that you're going to join me. And make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification. Every time I have an upload, you'll know about it. All right? Make sure that you do that. All right. Bye, guys. I'm out of here.